Hello, lieutenants and children. Children. Hello, children. Someone asked me, dude, is that the same sweater you have? Actually, yeah, it is the same sweater. I have technically 2.5 sweaters. One of the sweaters is my girlfriend's. And it's the minimalism thing. I practice the minimalism. You know how bulky and space-consuming, cubic volume-consuming sweaters are? They're very poofy. You don't need 5 of them. You don't need 8 sweaters. You know, heck, 3. I'd like to get rid of it. I only have 2 pairs of jeans, too, though I do like to have 3. In any case, that's what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about something very important for the boys, but there is an ancillary lesson for the ladies. So let's start with the boys. Boys, you never, ever, ever marry a woman who has student loans. Okay? You don't. Right? And the reason why is this is what I see. I saw it in my generation. I still see it happening today. Hell, people my age still got fucking student loans. I'm 38, and people in my they still have student loans. Obviously, because some of them were idiots and went to get masters and things that don't matter. But let me explain what's going on. If a woman, you know, I'm not saying 23. Everyone has student loans. But if you're talking like 28, 29, and the girl still has student loans, and you decide you're going to marry her anyway, well, 9 out of 10 times you bail that woman out. And 9 out of 10 times is typically a gal that majored in some stupid liberal arts bullshit. And I've seen it a million times before where the wife has some worthless degree and then it's up to the man, up to the husband who busted his ass off, studied a real degree, a real discipline like engineering or computer science or chemistry, you know, really put himself through the books in the ringer, did hard math, you know, really worked his brain, put way more effort into his studies and his career than little Miss Tilly Magoo. I got my master's in social work. I'm gonna help poor people because I care about people. And they have some crap job. They don't, and it's basically all you're doing. You're paying her twice. You're paying her in your taxes that goes to finance government programs that normally hire inept, incompetent people with those worthless degrees. And then you're bailing her out on her student loans. I have an English degree. And this is not an opinion, people. This is not, don't get pissed off at me. This is real. This is how it works. 4 out of every 5 guys major in engineering. Roughly 2 out of every 3 liberal arts majors are women. There is a talent and consequently a wage gap there. And then when you marry these girls, and I understand that the hot IT chicks, oh, they're precious. They're worth their weight in gold. They're worth their weight in platinum. They just don't, there's just not that many. You're going, a lot of you boys, in other words, it's mathematically impossible to find, there's not enough women. There's a shortage of skilled, talented IT women that are going to carry their own weight. And when you bail her out, you're just simply taking her from daddy to government to hubby. She's fucking Julia. Julia from Barack Obama. The broad never supports herself. Never supports herself once in the whole thing. And you enable that. There, using a psychological term. Look at me, all fancy with my Freudian mind. I know it's not Freud. Don't email me. Don't, because, yeah, Freud didn't say that. Okay? So you do not marry a woman that has student loans. You wait till she pays it off. The reason why is because we would never, ever dare to suggest women are not equal. We want women to be independent just like us. We want you to pay for your own education and your own dates and your own dares. We do not dare want to insult you. Just joking. Well, actually we don't. But more importantly, the women have got to learn. These broads have got to learn they can't do stupid shit. And if you bail them out, it's no different than little Cindy takes her convertible cabriolet. They don't make those anymore. But back in my day, like the 18-year-old preppy girls, daddy would buy them a convertible cabriolet. I'm like, goodness. And they'd wreck it because they're stupid. They don't know how to drive. And then daddy would get them another one. Oh my goodness, daddy. What do you think you're doing? You're denying these people the consequences of their mistakes, and thus the important lessons that come with it. Very, very directly, financial lessons. And women have problems with money. Trust me. They do. They do. And the quickest way to ensure that your future wife adheres to the budget is to make sure that they pay off their student loans, that they suffer that sting of having to pay back money that they borrowed to buy a mistake. That sting, and then they won't do it. There was what was it? Article recently about where this gal went to get her interior design degree at Art Institute, which is a degree mill. Look it up. And she was $112,000 in debt. All right, well, then her and her husband got sick of that. They're bullshit. We're sick of it. And they strived and struggled for years living at a poverty level so that they could pay off their loans. All right, the guy that lives in the van, same thing. They must suffer. They must endure strife. They must suffer the pain of their idiocy so they never do it again. So that when you're out the next time and there's little wifey, you say, no, we can't afford sushi, or no, we can't afford that, or don't buy any more shoes, she'll say, yeah, you're right. He said, why, Daddy wants to bail me out. You remember the gal, the YouTube video where the gal's like screaming in the passenger seat because the guy was saying no? This shit happens, guys. I'm not making this up to agitate the women. I'm trying to save you. All right, so there's that aspect. Now, the lesson for the ladies. If you were smart enough to listen through all that, you'll realize that this is the tough fatherly love that you need. And you say, well, if men aren't going to marry girls again, it's student loans. Here's the thing, ladies. Don't major in stupid shit. Okay? I'm going to major in English in an English-speaking country. Really? You think you're going to get a job? All right? It's very simple, girls. If you want to be candidates for marriage, candidates for being good mothers, good wives, you need to, one, manage your own finances. That would be good. But more importantly, two, don't major in stupid shit. What is stupid shit? Buy my book, Worthless. Okay? It's a book that explains what degrees are worthwhile and which ones are worthless. And you may not like to hear that, but you know what? I am really trying to help you by telling you the truth that no one else has the balls to tell you. And think about it this way. You're going to spend, Lord knows how much money, anywhere between $30 to, like the other gal, $112,000 in debt on this degree. That thing has to pay off. This fucking bullshit where it's not all about money. Yeah, it is. When you're being asked to, if it's not all about money, why are you being asked to pay so much money? Huh? And if you do graduate with all this debt and you don't pay it off because you're too busy buying shoes or living in New York in an apartment you can't afford on a wage that doesn't cut it and doesn't amortize, look it up, your debts, you are going to be, that's a liability. I'm serious. Like, let's say you were on a scale of 1 to 10, you were an 8. You're a pretty good looking gal. I find out a gal has like student loans and she's like 30, above 30, hell, above 28 and above. That's like a full point and a half, 2 points. And it gets worse. Like if you're 40 and you still have student loans, good Lord, that's like, take 5 points off. That's like, whoa. And men, as they get older, get smarter. And we also have a little bit higher standards. It's not high school anymore. It's like, oh, I'll do anything. I'll slay a dragon. I'll do it. Just let me feel your boobies. Ah. But by the time we're there, like, no. What? Let me see your credit report. And that's a brilliant, man. You should pull a credit report. Absolutely. Before you get married, because of what you're being asked legally and financially to do and the liabilities, you absolutely should be fully aware of your girl's or potential fiance's finances. And if there's any debt, like student loans or just stupid spending stuff, no. So ladies, for your own personal financial benefit and to help increase your chances of getting married and lower your chances of divorce, get your financial shit together, pay off your student loans, and don't major in stupid shit. Okay? And finally, more wisdom like that can be found in the book Bachelor Pad Economics. Came out a couple days ago. Really, that's just one tidbit. I'm gonna be doing some videos and putting it in the stuff that didn't fit in the book. I will be doing more little tidbits of advice as I do. But yeah, get it. $30. This is $30. Your fucking college textbook for sociology. It's a 5,000 level class. It's advanced. Or How to Hate White Males and the Evil Oppression of White Males. That book's going to cost you $350. And you have to have the 19th edition. You can't have the Can't have the 18th because there's been so many advances in the sociological field of hating white males. So you need to get screwed over for that 350. So $350 for that. 30 for this, and this is going to help you out a lot more. Not to mention on Kindle, it's only $10. So there you go. Go buy the thing. See ya. Toodles.